There was a party at Sam's house and he wanted to make chocolate truffles for his friends. So he wanted to know how much chocolate he would need per truffle. So for what he needs to find out? He needs to find out the volume of this truffle. So actually you can see that these truffles are nothing but spheres. So to find out how much volume will the truffle take of the chocolate, we need to find out the volume of this sphere. So let's see how to find out volume of a sphere. Now to derive the formula for the volume of a sphere, what will we do? We have taken some spheres, that is balls of different radius, and we have filled out the beaker with water till the rim. And now we conduct the experiment. First of all, mark the radius of the sphere that you are taking. So we are taking sphere one by one. Now we have taken this beaker which is fully filled with water and a trough also. Now what we do? We put the ball inside the beaker. What happens? The extra water flows out. So this water is actually what we have to collect. Now what we'll do? We'll take a measuring cylinder and carefully pour the water into this measuring cylinder. You can see that we can note how much water we have collected. Well, you have studied about the Archimedes principle that has a law that states that the extra water that we've got is actually the volume or the weight of the sphere. Well, yes, this extra water that we've got is actually the volume of that sphere that we had put inside the beaker. Now, when we measured the water in this measuring cylinder and we had already measured the sphere that had the radius r, we found out that the volume was coming as 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now this was the first time we found out this. So we conducted the experiments with various spheres we had with various radius. So even after conducting this experiment with balls of various radius, we found out that the volume of the water here represented 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this means that volume of any sphere is actually calculated by the formula 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of this sphere. Well, this can be proved in higher classes also, but now you can take this as true. So now you can help Sam finding out the volume of this sphere, that is the volume of this truffle. Now he has that the radius of this truffle needs to be 3 centimeter. So now find out the volume of this sphere, that is this truffle. Well, we know that the volume of any sphere is calculated by 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of this truffle. So let's solve this. It is 4 by 3 into 22 by 7, that is pi, into r cube, that is 3 into 3 into 3. So this gets cancelled and we get, so this will give us 113.14, or we can round it off to 113 centimeter cube. Why are we using cubic units? Because volume is always represented by cubic units. So now you know that volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r represents the radius of a sphere.